Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day, happy whiskey Wednesday, and happy web Wednesday for me and my pals over at Avengers Campus. That is our thing. Every Wednesday we call it Web Wednesday, as our shirts say. So with that being said, introducing today's look, I'm going to try and pull off a Spider-Man created look. It's probably my most daring look yet because I haven't done anything like this ever. And hopefully it turns out okay. So let's get started. I primed my eyes with the balm, put a lid on it. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do next. I'm going to start off with a blue color first on the outer corners of my eye. And it's going to be from the Blue Blood palette. Blue Blood. Say that 4 times. And I'm actually going to use the color Blue Blood right here. So that's going to go on the outer corners of the eye. Of course, I'm going to use my trusty tape to make a sharp outline right here. And we're going to go ahead and start packing on the color. I'm going to use an angled brush since it's only going to be at the angles of my eyes. And I'm going to try to keep it there mostly. So yeah. Spider-Man is one of my favorite heroes. I'm not going to say he's like my top favorite. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that blue, guys. It's so pretty. I grew up watching the Tobey Maguire movies, all 3 of them. And I really liked him a lot. He was something that me and my brother looked forward to watching like the most. So yeah. Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield was not that bad. Mostly because I fell in love with Gwen Stacy. Fun fact. So, I am not big on comic books. Like, I'm not a big comic book nerd. But I've read a couple comics here and there. Both DC and Marvel. Fun fact. In a universe, Gwen Stacy has an affair with Norman Osborn. The original Green Goblin. And she ends up pregnant with twins. Mutant twins. And in that time of those 9 months while she's pregnant with those twins, she's off in Paris doing like, I think an internship or something like that. So that nobody knows. And then she comes back after she has them. And I think she lets Norman keep the babies. And I think, yeah, she doesn't tell Peter. But she leaves a note and gives it to Mary Jane so she can give to Peter. So he finds out later in life about it. Not later in life, but like, I guess she dies. And then Norman Osborn raises those babies to hate Spider-Man, telling them that he killed Gwen Stacy. And so he trains them, the mutant babies, and then they grow up. They actually age a lot faster because of like their mutant blood, because, you know, or Norman Osborn and like his like formula or whatever. And so once they finally get to confront Spider-Man, he tells them the truth, like, it wasn't me, it was Norman. But then by the time like they realize the truth, like the twins are dying because of their like superhuman blood. They're like dying, and I'm just like, wow, sucks. You guys enjoyed my little comic lesson. So now I'm gonna use this Lime Crime birthday palette that I got one time when I was drunk. It just seemed pretty. So yeah, all this poppin' birthday colors. I'm gonna use the color Wrapped and put it as the eyeline. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna put like complete eyeliner like over the lid, just like the corner of my eye right there. And you guys will see later why I'm not gonna do full-blown eyeliner. This is what it looks like so far. I like it. Now, next step, I'm gonna put concealer on the remainder portion of my eyes right here on the inner corner, and I'm gonna let it dry for a bit. And this is where I'm gonna put red, which is going to be the kind of the scary part. The palette that I'll be using today for the color red is Dream Street, Kathleen Lights and ColourPop in the shade Spark. I did have another red shade from the James Charles palette, but I've heard that actually like tints your eyes to look red after you take it off. I'm not about that, so we're going to go ahead and play it safe with that shadow. So I'm using a flat brush to help pack on the color, because I'm also really scared that I'm gonna mess this up, and I don't want that. So yeah. Alright, so that's what it looks like so far. The reason why I put the concealer first and then the color was so that if I put the color on without concealer, it's just going to blend with the blue and then it's going to turn purple and it's just going to be a disaster from there. So it helped control my color and placing it where I want it to be placed. And I'm going to do the same thing to this eye. I think the trick to this look is that you have to be very precise. You have to make sure you don't shake too much and that you're very careful with the application of colors, because if you mess up, you mess up and you're gonna have to start from scratch. And keep in mind, I didn't even practice this look. The most I did is think this in my head and then draw it on my tablet. That's it. This is my first time doing it, so who knows how this will turn out. And I'll just try to keep my looks as symmetrical as I possibly can, but I also have like very different like eyes. Like I don't know if you can tell. Like I said, this one is more hooded than this one, so I'm just like, okay, so I do what I can. So my looks don't always look as even. You would think that after playing with makeup for like what seems about maybe 12 years now, I would know how to do my shit. Oops, I'm sorry. I got nervous. Y'all making me nervous. That I would know how to do my shit, but I still don't. All right, not too bad so far. I look like the ice cream bar of Spider-Man, if you guys remember that. Now comes for the web design. That's the part that I'm most nervous about. I can't even. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start off easy. I'm gonna do the line close to my lash line first, and then from there I'll let you guys know how it goes. So I got eyeliner close to my eyelashes, and now we're gonna really get in depth with the web design. And I'm nervous as heck. Guys. Like I said, I don't practice this. I should have practiced. It's okay. It's fine. It's just lines. How horribly can it go wrong with lines? It's just lines. Steady hand and patience. Lots of patience. Putting off like excess eyeliner on like this so it doesn't smear all over the place. And I'm gently starting from the inner corner, working on my way to the outer
corner of the eye, and working my way up, following my crease.
Okay, well, it's not a complete disaster yet, but it's getting there. Remember how I said that there needs to be precision? I do not have precision. I don't have a steady hand, so it got a little thick on that side, as you can see. But you know what? We'll make it work. It's not that terrible. It's not that bad, honestly. So like behind the scenes, I'm like stressing out. I'm like using Q-tips. I'm like using a little bit of like makeup remover. I'm over here like, I hate this. I really thought, but I mean, I've never done anything like this, like ever. So it was worth a try. I think it's kind of cute. Just a little bit. Does anybody also feel that it's just easier to do the makeup on your left eye than on your right eye for some reason? I don't know. I just feel like it's easier that way. I don't know. Could just be me. But I'm trying. I'll just cry after so you guys don't have to see that. Honestly, I have mad respect for face painters now, because I don't know how they do this. I don't have the patience for it. Maybe even I don't have the skill. I don't know. But I respect that. See, so this is good. It's not bad. And then there's the ugly stepsister over here. How dare you? It's okay, guys. I am more than happy to be making these mistakes for you, so you don't have to do this. This is for your entertainment. Alright? Now I'm gonna move on to my face. We're gonna go ahead and do that. My concealer finally came in. It's a NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in green, because I have all these things on my face that need to disappear. Hopefully this helps them. Okay, came back from my crying session. Impossible, all this would have been messed up. Ain't no way that would have happened. So yeah, foundation's on. Now I'm going to use a foundation stick from Max Factor in True Beige. Let me tell you right now, this is not beige. This is white. Like, I'm light-skinned for sure, but this is like paler than me. This is like, there. I like it. I think it brightens up my complexion a bit. Do you see what I see? I like it. Anyway. Next step, so for highlight today, I'm using the Hades shade from the ColourPop Villains collection. It's actually called Everybody's Got a Weakness, but whatever. It has Hades. That's all you need to know. And I really like it because you can't really see it on the camera, but it gives off like a red sheen in highlight. It's supposed to like represent fire, and I think, even though Spider-Man is in relation to fire that I know of. Anyway, I just thought it would look good with the look. So, gonna use my finger to dab it on alongside the cheekbone. And then we can move on to mascara and lips. Alright, so my mascara is on, and for today's lip, I used Just a Tint by ColourPop in the shade Cutie Fruity. Cutie Fruity. Say that 4 times. Anyway, I like these because they're moisturizing. They also smell really good. They're just for like a tint of color. They're not really long lasting, but they're really cute. I like them. They're very compactable and on the go. But anyway, here is the completed look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my messiness. I hope you guys were cheering me on despite the mistakes that were happening, but it's okay. That's what we do. We uplift each other. That's what we do in this life. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.